violate Soviet territorial waters. In London, meanwhile, officials at Buckingham Palace have announced that the Queen will be at...
Why did you turn it off?
I thought you were still asleep. Didn't want to wake you.
I see.
A British Rail spokesman confirmed that normal timetables have now been suspended for the duration of the crisis. Food is becoming a worry in the south, and there is also a shortage of fuel. Supermarkets and shops throughout the region have already been rationing certain basic foods, including sugar and flour. And there are now signs that fresh meat and vegetables may soon disappear.
Your interview last night on television.
Yes?
You said none of this was going to happen. You must have known all the time. Did you? You lied.
There's no need to alarm people unnecessarily.
You sounded very convincing. How bad it came to get?
I don't know.
Is that the truth?
Now, the really dangerous thing is that the American options are closing fast. Why? Because of time and because of the weather. Here, at their huge naval base at Murmansk, the Russians have an enormous force of long-range bombers and fast attack aircraft, plus, of course, precisely the kind of naval units they'll need to put a landing party aboard the Stimson. That presupposes, of course, that the new leadership really has decided to go for broke. What, you may ask, will happen next? Well, to answer that very important question, we have to look at it all from the American point of view. If you just look at the situation... The Americans have...
Hello? Hello, Martin?
No, Mum, it's Corporal Evans. You probably saw me last night outside the wine bar.
Is he there?
No, miss. Mr. Goodman is indoors. With his wife and kids.
Oh, is he?
Yes, miss. Do you want me to...
No, no.
Just tell him I called, will you, please?
Yes, miss.
What's all this then?
Emergency regulations, sorry, no entry.
What are you talking about? I work here.
Was that your garage?
Well, I run it.
I'll give you your telephone number.
Oi! Hey, that's my Opel Cadet. I'm working on that. Oi! That's our office. Hey, that's our car.
I have to know.
672155.
Oh, what's that?
The phone number. You ring them and they'll tell you what to do next. All right?
Hey, you better hurry up.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
We'll be gone by lunchtime.
Oh, yeah, very funny.
Listen, what we've got here is police force.
Are you busy, Doggy?
No, no.
I'm feeling spare. Anything I can do?
Not really, love. Everyone's out on the road at the moment.
Yeah, big story.
Yes, it's a big story. How's your Falklands effort?
All right. Nothing special so far.
Your Marine come through?
My ex-Marine? No, he didn't. That bloke you had on last night was a case, wasn't he?
Oh, Martin Goodman, our controller designate, yes. He stitched us up nicely, didn't he? He's a funny bloke, Martin. You think you know people. Well, at least you think you know how they might react in certain circumstances. You know, a little bit uneasy, a little bit uncertain, you know, just feeling their way. And then something like this happens. Wallop, there he is, center stage, absolutely loving it all.
Corporal Evans. Wait one. Miss Wallace, sir. She's phoned already this morning. Sorry, miss, bad line. No, I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. No. I've no idea where he is. Yes, miss, I am. But he does like a little wander. Okay. Bye now.
Charles, it's Joanna. I haven't got time to explain now, but I need a private detective. A private detective. I thought you might know somebody.
Here he is. Come on. Run it. Mr. Goodman, just a word, please, to the midday news.
Thanks, Charles.
Attention, attention. This announcement is for information only. For information only. Please listen carefully. The city's air raid sirens will be tested at 10:45 this morning. I repeat, you should expect
What are they on about,
to
Dad?
hear the city's
Who?
air raid
Blokes in the
sirens
van.
at
Testing the
10:45
system.
this morning.
See if it works properly.
This will be a
Yeah.
test. I repeat, this will be a test only. This announcement
Listen, son. I know it might sound daft, but don't let it get to you, eh? Nah. Good lad. So if the worst comes to the worst, we'll well him. Who? The opposition. Because our blokes are the best, see? The best. And the best always win, you'll see.
Yeah.
Did you find that other life jacket?
Yeah, I did, but you won't be able to fix it.
We won't get another one now. Your mother will have to wear mine. Ever seen that cat, eh?
Bloody mog.
Do us a favour, son.
Hello? Who is it, please? Yeah, hang on a sec, then. Dad, it's for you.
Who is it?
She wouldn't say.
Listen, they've taken over the garage.
What did you say?
What, I'm speaking in a foreign language? They've taken over the garage.
Who's they?
What the filth? The army, I don't know.
Closed it? You mean it's not open? 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. And by lunchtime, it might not be there at all.
Well, well. Mr. Rendell, Mr. Curtis. Gentlemen, what a pleasure. Bonzo in? Inspector Farr is otherwise engaged. Is he out? No, he's busy. Well, I'd like to report a theft. What's been nicked? My garage. Who's going to nick your garage?
Yeah, the Queen.
The Queen? What's the Queen want with your garage? I don't know, matey. I'd like it back. Please. Full name? What's this? Form P345, stolen property. Don't be a clown. You think I'm joking? I don't know what you're doing. You want to fill the form in or not? I don't want to talk to the monkey. I want to talk to the organ grinder. Who do I see to sort this thing out? I don't know, gentlemen. Off the record, I'd recommend a solicitor. Or a priest.
Mr. Gillespie.
Yeah. How do you do?
Joanna Gooden. Unreal, isn't it?
Yeah. Shall we,
Charles Jenner recommended you. He said you were very good.
Did he?
Yes, he did. I need somebody watched. My husband.
You know, it's awfully mild for this time of year.
Got a family on it?
No.
I think he's seeing another woman.
Okay. You sure you want to know?
I must know one way or another.
You see, you might be making things harder on yourself.
I know. But Mr. Gillespie, we've been married for 15 years. I love him. With children, he loves them. I know he does. So I have to know.
I think this whole situation may soon go critical. I'm sure we'll have to seal off the roads later tonight. Oh, by the way, I took the liberty of convening another meeting. You're in a cabinet.
So, we seal off the main choke points here, here, here. Major roadworks, army backup. What do we do about this? The open sea.
Have you read the coastal overnights?
Chaos, as I predict.
Precisely. Well, there's obviously a limit to what you can do to keep people in place. There's fuel, of course.
Taken care of.
So, what does that leave us? The loony yachtsman. With another front due tonight, I think that's pretty watertight. If you'll forgive the pun.
In this envelope is my phone number and a photo of my husband. How much do you charge?
£10 an hour, plus expenses.
Shall I pay you now?
No. Do you want photos?
I beg your pardon?
To see what she looks like. You know, for evidence.
I don't know. Yes, please. What was that?
It's the all clear. I think it's called optimism.
Harry. It's illegal. They can't just close it down like that. I mean, can they?
They're defending the realm. The law is on their side. I'm afraid it's a sign of the times. You'll have received my letter this morning.
Yeah. Happy Christmas.
And I'm sure you'll have worked all the implications.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but that's just the whole point, Harry. I mean, well, take the club. Okay, so the town isn't ready for a blues revival. It's not our fault. And that business with the Hawaiian shorts.
Dropped out the market.
Right. But the garage. Now, the garage was doing great. What, Al will tell you? I mean, what did we do last week, Al? $4 grand?
A should I know?
£4,000. Nearly £4,000. Legitimate. That's doing great.
It's gone, Michael. Your garage is gone. It's no longer a realistic proposition.
Well, how can it just... Give me a couple of days. Give me to the end of the week.
Look, we agreed a deadline, and you've had 7 days grace already. Michael. It's a question of figures, simple arithmetic. You owe the bank 10,000. First City Credit, 25,000. And friends of mine the balance. Now that's 57,000 pounds. Michael, 7 days overdue.
So what? What am I supposed to do? Look, I'll sell the garage if it's that important. It's in a good position. Oodles a trade, it's 100 grand, easy. But I can't get to it. You understand my problem, don't you, Harry?
Oh, yeah, sure. Look, you came highly recommended, Michael, which is why I took you on. I mean, friends of mine said you were quick on your feet, sharp, had an eye for the right opening. Michael.
So how long have I got?
48 hours.
And what happens if...
48 hours. All my friends will send the bailiffs in.
In where?
16 King Street. That nice old property I arranged a mortgage for, the one you call home. Okay, Michael.
London should be calling any minute.
There's one thing I want to clarify.
Yes? What's that?
The telex. Question of access.
Well, there'll be a decoder in there, of course.
One of your men?
One of my men. He feeds the information from London through to me. Anything pertaining to this city, you'll get at once, of course.
And other information?
At my discretion.
I see.
Hello, Martin. It's me.
Suzanne. Is it urgent?
Yes. Yes, it is. Are you in the middle of something?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I'll,
Susie. What is it? What do you want?
I have to see you, Martin.
Now?
Yes. No. Well, this morning, as soon as possible. Look, I'm back in the city, Martin. Please.
Susie?
Please, Martin.
But what's happened? Why the panic?
Can't tell you, not on the phone.
Suzanne, listen. This line's supposedly highly confidential. I'm not in authority to let anyone use it.
Not anyone.
That's not what I meant.
Yes, it is. It might not be what you said, but it's what you meant. Look, I can come to you if it makes it any easier.
No. I'll meet you at the cricket club in an hour, but only for 5 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course I'm sure.
You're not angry, are you?
No, I'm not angry.
Martin?
Love you.
Okay. An hour then. Bye.
So, where were we?
We were talking. Classified information.
Oh, yes. And you were wondering why you shouldn't be trusted.
Bastard. engaged? He's not having the motor. No way. Or the house. Or any of it. Bastard. He was all for it when we started, do you remember all that? Couldn't find us properties quick enough.
It's your own fault, Mick. You and your big ideas. Look, Mick, you're out your class.
Oh, you're talking to me about class now, are we?
Where are they? Anyway, you want me to fix him?
Yeah, I do. Smash his face in. Him and all his Masonic buddies poncing around in silly bloody aprons. Oh, I'll think of something.
Hey! Hey, Nick!
Oh, look, fill her up, will you?
Sorry, mate.
What?
I can only let you have £5 worth, maximum.
What about forecourt service then?
Papa 2 requires assistance. 2029.
£5 worth would be very suitable, thank you.
Sorry, Mick. We're limiting supplies. The police are taking control. It's the same all over. You check.
Mr. Goodman, just a word, please, for the midday news. Mr. Goodman, you said on television last night that there would be no shortages of food and fuel, yet this morning we
How about
find it
that bit at
almost
the top
impossible
again,
to
Mike?
get...
Let's try that.
Mr. Goodman, you said on television last night that there would be no shortages of food and fuel, yet this morning we find it almost impossible to get 4-star petrol. Why is that?
I must say I'm surprised. Overall, the situation is pretty satisfactory. I've had no difficulties myself.
But petrol stations are closing all over the city. And what about food? Some supermarkets have closed as well.
Same reason. I can only repeat that if people are sensible and don't panic, then there's enough for everyone. Otherwise, things might get a little...
Awkward?
Exactly
Jesus, listen to him, awkward. Hi, Dave. It's Annie. Listen, you're a local. You heard of a guy called Goodman?
Who?
Goodman, Martin Goodman. He's your chief executive. We had him on the show last night and he lied his head off. Do you know what he's up to this morning?
No.
He's pulling the same trick all over again. Same smile, same line, same lies. Where do they find these chances?
I don't know. So, what can I do for you?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking, it might be a bit tricky getting back to town tonight. Any chance of crashing at your place?
Sure. If you can stand the company.
Key in the same place?
Yeah.
Will you be there? I owe you a curry.
Might be.
Oh, you're not working, are you?
Yes, it happens.
Anything interesting? Hey, Mike, just stop it there. There. Dave, just listen to this.
Cut off? I'm not sure I follow you. How can you cut off more than 100,000 people? Gentlemen, this is a free country. We ought to remember that.
Dave? Dave? Oh, shit. Keep going.
Civic Centre? Is Mr. Goodman there, please? Hello. My name's Montgomery. Is he there, please? When are you expecting him back? You are? Okay. Well, you still up on the top floor? You are? Thank you. Bye.
Think about it. Yeah. Number one. Seriously. They could do it. And they probably will. No way. They could make it bloody awkward. How many roads off the island? Half a dozen, I don't know. 3. All blocked off. Army patrols, barbed wire, tanks, floodlights. Bloody lot.
Oh, you're joking. They ain't got that many troops. They've all gone to Germany. Both of them.
Yeah, all right, then they do it some other way. Dig up the road. Stage a fake accident. Whatever. I'm telling you, Albie, they're devious bastards. See what happened at the garage this morning? Oh, you were bloody there, weren't you?
All right. What's to stop you just walking out?
Across the creek? With your house on your back, kids and the cat? Nah, I don't think so.
All right, you take the car. You find something else.
What are you going to use for petrol?
No, stick that back on.
I won't.
Well, why not? What's the point?
I don't know. They're probably worried that we'll all start running amok and they'll lose control. And they're probably right.
Are they?
Yeah, but that's not the point.
No?
No, look, say it actually happens. They hem us all in, close the place down. What are you going to have? All these punters, completely helpless, sitting targets, just waiting for the thing to blow off. Suddenly I got money. And what are they going to want most in life?
Out.
Right.
But they can't get out.
Not by road, they can't. So what are they going to do?
Pass.
Boats out. We've got to get into boats. It's no big age.
We stopped a family this morning. 18-footer. 4 kids, Mum, Dad, and grandson. You know where they wanted to go?
Surprise me.
The Azores. No charts, no flares. A couple of life jackets between them. Lunacy.
So what did you do?
Let them go. We had no choice. They might make the Isle of Wight, if they're lucky. So, what are you proposing?
A total ban on civilian movement. Home Command are insisting. Strictly speaking, it's a job for the Navy, but they've got a lot on their mind. Your chaps could handle it?
Depends how tight you want it. Can't guarantee 100%.
Close?
Probably yes. How bad is it?
The Queen broadcasts at 6. After that. The Azores.
And suppose you're right about the city being cut off.
$2 a berth. 3 to you.
For what, precisely?
For the works. The package deal. I mean, we dress it up, man. We market it properly, all right. Safe passage to the fallout-free destination of your choice. West coast of Ireland, well, you know, someplace like that. Guaranteed fresh water supply. Small personal allowance, family valuables. 20% discount for kids. Whatever, you name it.
£3,000 for that.
Well, that sounds cheap to me. For survival.
And how many people do you know on the west coast of Ireland? Or anywhere else, for that matter?
None. But I can find some.
And this little enterprise of yours, I suppose you have found a way to fund it.
I'm working on it. Look, it's simple arithmetic, Harry, the kind you enjoy. Say we take 100 people, $3 a pop. That's £300,000. You take your 57 off the top, say 50 for extras, that still leaves us with 200, give or take. That's nearly £250,000. Yes.
And, what happens if the world blows up?
Well, we won't be around to worry about it, will we?
And if it doesn't?
Half each. 50-50.
Company. Who do we have west of the square?
I told you, you mustn't use that phone.
I said I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There's something you ought to know.
What?
I wasn't going to tell you, but under the circumstances, I thought... Well, that's why I used the phone.
What is it?
I'm pregnant. What are we going to do about it? You don't know what to say, do you? It's all right, Martin. Playtime's over. You can go back to the office now.
London have been on while you were out.
And?
They want all sector controllers available to broadcast after the Queen's speech. The notion is we come clean. You'll be on local radio citywide. I've made the necessary arrangements.
What about the local papers?
I've already faxed them your speech.
My speech?
Yes, this. In your absence, I did my best.
I see, I plan to consolidate the situation.
That's right. After midnight, you'll be controller. We go underground tomorrow morning. I'm in London tonight, but expect me back tomorrow around noon. God willing.
What's happening?
The Americans are threatening first use.
Is this it, do you think?
I think it is. Au revoir.
These are for signing, and Mr. Cartwright's been on the phone.
Did he say what he wanted?
He said he was sorry about the short notice, but he'd like to treat you to dinner. Shall I get on to him?
Yes, please do.
Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
Mr. Goodman for you.
Thank you.
Martin.
Harry.
Long time no see. Listen. I won't waste your time. I have a proposition to make. And I think you ought to listen to it. For the city's sake.
Hi.
Hi. Can I ask you a straight question?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Out.
Working.
Yeah?
Question 2. Ready?
Yeah.
What are you doing with photographs of Martin Goodman?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Goodman.
Not telling.
No.
Business. Or personal?
Personal.
Our Mr. Goodman is about to become controller. But then you'd know that, wouldn't you? Collecting photos like you do. Dave.
Yes?
Dave, this man is about to become our Lord and Master. Are you listening to me? Dave, what we're about to witness is a coronation. And we have about as much bloody say as when they do the other sort. Has this man been elected? You bet your sweet fanny he hasn't. Is he our choice? The people's choice? Bullshit. The thing's a joke, Dave, just like your precious bloody monarchy. What are you doing?
Listen, let's watch Martin on the telly.
Stand by, please, Mr. Goodman. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fellow citizens, good evening. My name is Martin Goodman, and as of midnight tonight, I shall be one of the controllers mentioned in the Queen's speech. Now, I'm not a politician, and I never thought I'd have to make a speech like this. But the time has come to take certain steps to make sure that we are all of us best equipped to face the days and nights ahead, whatever they may bring. Now, some of these measures may seem pretty extreme, even harsh. Some you may not agree with, but I do assure you, from the bottom of my heart, that they've been designed to make the best of what may prove to be a very difficult time. Now, some of you, understandably, have been making plans to leave the city. Some of you, indeed, may even have tried. And those of you that have tried will have found that it isn't that easy.
The duck, I think.
I'm sorry.
Monkfish? No fish.
No chef. French, I'm afraid. Occupational hazard.
Oh, I see. Has he gone back to France?
Canada. He managed to get a seat yesterday. He's got a brother in Quebec.
Are you any good with omelettes?
Come see, come ça.
Cheese omelette?
Of course. Harry.
Me too. Thanks, Andy.
My pleasure.
Not much trade.
He opened specially for us.
Did he?
Yes, I have an interest in this business. But he's a friend anyway. Cheers.
Salud. And what do you want from me?
Well, it's a bit impertinent, really. But I thought...
Go on.
You're going underground soon. Must be.
We are. It's no secret.
Wives and kids do?
No.
What happens to them?
It's a tricky one. There are certain provisions for some of them. Possibility of selective evacuation.
But not all.
No. That's why I'm not even going to make the offer. So, in answer to your question, all dependents stay put.
Yeah, but won't that be a pressure on your colleagues?
They're all professional men. They do their jobs.
Well, what happens if it goes on for weeks? They'll become targets, bound to. Sitting ducks for the disaffected.
Yes. It's a worry, I must admit.
It's up to you, Sandra.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think you should come.
What if we get caught?
It's a risk. But so staying put.
Where are you going?
Ventnor.
Ventnor? Why would we be safer in Ventnor?
Jeff's got a place there. It's a bit of a way from here. And it's a little bit protected.
And we'd be safer in Ventnor?
For a bit, yeah.
But not?
No. Probably not.
I am willing to organize a charter out of this city by seater place of safety.
Who for?
Wives, kids, whoever else. You make the list, I'll do the rest. And it won't cost you a penny.
Goodness of your heart.
Yeah. A bit old-fashioned, isn't it?
where would they go?
Somewhere west, somewhere upwind. I'd take advice.
What do you need from me?
2 things. Dispensation to leave harbor and access to fuel, which of course I'll pay for.
Harry, I can't be associated with anything that looks like special privileges for a select few. Publicly. Privately. I recognize the strength of your arguments.
Well, I'd have preferred Torremolinos.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers.
You can say that again.
Poor bloody woman. I don't know why she put up with you for so long.
She didn't have to. I wasn't there most of the time.
Till they threw you out.
I left.
Same thing, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh. You know, I applied for service yesterday. A special constabulary. They turned me down.
Did they say why?
History of violence in the service of the Crown.
I thought that was in the contract when you signed up.
Yeah, so did I. I can't understand it. They need all the men they can get, and they turn me down.
Maybe they knew about Ballycoombe.
You don't give up, do you?
Never. What is this, Dave? Mystery tour?
Checking on the boat. Me and the boy moved it yesterday.
Dave, what's the matter?
Spare fuel. Someone's nicked it.
Martin?
Thought you'd be in bed.
Couldn't sleep.
Shall I fix you a drink?
Well, if you're having one, I'll join you.
Joanna, darling, there's something I ought to tell you. Things are not good. We should think of getting you out. You and the children.
But I already have.
And?
We're not going.
Why?
Because I want to be with you.
That's impossible.
Why?
Because we're going underground, literally. Me, my staff, the heads of services, the whole lot. It'll be 24 hours a day for as long as it takes. I don't want you here alone with the children.
Haven't they provided for the families?
Personnel only. There's a boat leaving soon. Harry's organizing it. Wives and children, I think you should be on it for both our sakes.
No.
Why not?
I don't want to be apart from you. I couldn't bear it.
We have no choice.
Don't whinge.
I'm sorry.
Don't keep apologizing. Unless you've done something wrong.
Have I done anything wrong? I only want what's best for you.
I can't remember. Do you talk in your sleep?
No. You must be thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, must have. Shame.
Ranger 1 to control.
Ranger 1, go ahead.
We have contact.
I admire your spirit, Albie, man. A last-minute fling before we all go up in smoke. I like an optimist.
I hate these machines.
I don't want to spoil your concentration, love, but when Mr. Cartwright appears, try and be a little bit polite, all right? I'll do the rabbit. Come on, you've lost enough money. Harry, the usual? Bourbon on the rocks, please, love.
I'll make it a large one.
Oh, what did he say?
You'll think about it. Which means yes.
How do you know?
I know the man, the way he is, the way he thinks. He never changes. He has to be in charge. But he is piss weak.
Well, bung him a fiver, did you?
Did I what?
It's all right, Harry. Albie's got this little thing about corruption. Comes from watching the wrong movies. Hey, Albie. So what's next?
Well, I'll fix the clients. You get the boats.
Sure. Cheers.
Here's to the end of the world.
Rien ne va plus.